Imagine a small island nation that once ruled over a quarter of the world, drew borders across continents, and shaped the global systems we still live with today. The United Kingdom may no longer command a vast empire, yet its influence continues to reach far beyond its shores, from global finance and diplomacy to military alliances and cultural power. How does a country smaller than many of the world's major states still hold a seat at the top tables of global decision-making? Why do events in London still affect markets, politics, and security across the world? In an era of rising new powers and shifting global order, the UK remains both a symbol of the past and a player in the present. Understanding Britain today requires looking beyond royal ceremonies and headlines, and instead examining the deeper forces that allow this nation to remain relevant on the world stage. The United Kingdom is not just one country, but a union made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, each with its own history and identity. From the rise of the British Empire to its gradual decline, Britain transformed from a dominant global ruler into a modern democratic state, navigating a complex and competitive world. Today, the UK stands at a crossroads, balancing its historic legacy with modern challenges such as Brexit, economic uncertainty, and changing global alliances. In this video, we explore how the United Kingdom became powerful, how it exercises influence today, and what the future may hold for a nation that continues to shape global affairs despite the limits of its size. Chapter A: The Birth of the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom did not emerge overnight. It was formed through centuries of political unions, conflicts, and compromises. England and Scotland were once separate kingdoms with long histories of rivalry and war. In 1707, the Acts of Union formally united them, creating Great Britain. Wales had already been absorbed into England earlier, while Ireland was later brought into the Union in 1801. However, political tensions and independence movements eventually led to the partition of Ireland, leaving Northern Ireland as part of the UK. This complex formation explains why the United Kingdom is not a single nation, but a union of 4 distinct countries with unique identities. Understanding this structure is essential to understanding modern British politics, as debates over independence and autonomy still shape the country today. The UK's foundation was not just about geography, but about power, trade, and control, factors that would later fuel its rise as a global empire. Chapter B: Rise of the British Empire. At its peak, the British Empire was the largest empire in history, controlling territories across Asia, Africa, the Americas, and the Middle East. Britain's naval dominance, industrial strength, and strategic trade routes allowed it to expand rapidly from the 17th to the early 20th century. Colonies supplied raw materials, labor, and markets, while Britain exported manufactured goods and political influence. English law, language, and institutions spread worldwide, many of which still influence former colonies today. However, empire also brought exploitation, conflict, and resistance. While Britain grew wealthy and powerful, colonized regions often paid a heavy price. The empire shaped global borders and economies, leaving a legacy that continues to affect international relations. Britain's imperial past remains both a source of pride and controversy, deeply influencing how the UK is viewed on the world stage. Chapter C: Political System and Governance. The United Kingdom operates under a constitutional monarchy, meaning the monarch is the head of state, while real political power lies with an elected government. The Prime Minister leads the country and is accountable to Parliament, which consists of the House of Commons and the House of Lords. This system has evolved over centuries and is admired for its stability and democratic traditions. The UK does not have a single written constitution. Instead, it relies on laws, conventions, and historical documents. This flexibility allows adaptation, but can also create uncertainty during political crises. Devolved governments in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland add another layer of complexity. The UK's political system balances tradition with modern governance, but it faces increasing pressure from public dissatisfaction, regional demands, and global challenges. Economic power and global finance. Despite its relatively small size, the United Kingdom is one of the world's largest economies. London is a global financial hub, home to major banks, stock exchanges, and multinational corporations. The British pound remains one of the world's most traded currencies. The UK's economy is heavily service-based, with finance, technology, education, and creative industries playing major roles. Trade has long been central to Britain's success, and its historical global connections still support economic influence. However, economic inequality, rising living costs, and post-Brexit trade adjustments present serious challenges. While Britain remains economically powerful, maintaining growth in a competitive global environment requires constant adaptation. Military strength and strategic influence. The UK maintains one of the world's most capable military forces. It is a nuclear-armed state and a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, giving it significant diplomatic influence. Britain plays a key role in NATO and maintains military bases and alliances across the globe. Its intelligence services are among the most advanced, working closely with allies through networks such as the Five Eyes Alliance. While Britain no longer dominates militarily as it once did, it remains a major security player. Defense spending, global missions, and modernization of forces reflect the UK's intention to remain influential in global security affairs. Britain's soft power beyond military and economic strength. The UK wields immense soft power. British culture, music, films, television, literature, and sports has global reach. Institutions like the BBC, British universities, and the English language itself give Britain cultural influence unmatched by many larger nations. London is a global centre for education, tourism, and diplomacy. Soft power allows the UK to shape global narratives and maintain relevance without force. This influence is subtle but powerful, helping Britain project its values and maintain connections worldwide. Modern challenges and internal tensions. Today, the UK faces serious internal and external challenges. Brexit reshaped Britain's relationship with Europe, affecting trade, migration, and diplomacy. Scotland's independence movement raises questions about the future unity of the UK, while Northern Ireland's unique status remains sensitive. Economic pressures, demographic changes, and shifting global power structures add further strain. Britain must navigate a world where new powers are rising and old alliances are evolving. These challenges test the country's political stability and long-term vision. The future of the United Kingdom. The future of the United Kingdom depends on its ability to adapt. Can it redefine its global role beyond empire and EU membership? Will it maintain unity among its nations? The UK's strengths, institutions, experience, diplomacy, and innovation give it a solid foundation. However, the choices it makes now will determine whether it remains a global influencer or becomes more inward-focused. The United Kingdom stands at a turning point where history, identity, and future ambition collide. As we come to the end, it becomes clear that the United Kingdom is a nation shaped by history, yet constantly challenged by change. From its origins as a union of kingdoms to its rise as a global empire, and from its role as a financial and military power to the cultural influence it holds today, Britain's story is one of adaptation. The UK no longer rules vast territories, but its impact is still felt through diplomacy, trade, security alliances, and global culture. At the same time, internal divisions, economic pressures, and an evolving international order raise important questions about its future direction. Whether the United Kingdom continues to act as a confident global player or reshapes itself for a more regional role will depend on the choices it makes in the years ahead. One thing is certain, Understanding the United Kingdom is essential to understanding the modern world, because its past and present continue to shape global affairs in ways few countries can match.